Welcome back to NBA Cinema. So today we have to talk about Draymond Green and the play against Zubac and the LA Clippers that everyone's talking about, where they were both battling for a rebound and Draymond Zubac, in the midst of them competing for the board, Zubac's elbow made contact with Draymond's chin, and Draymond laid out for 3 straight possessions, trying to get some sort of call, and the refs just ignored him. And one of the things I looked at is after Kuminga's dunk, I thought, it became hazardous with him laying there. And I'm not saying he wasn't stung by it a little bit, but this is obviously a ploy to try to say, look, and to go back to this podcast and say, look, they don't give me the same treatment that they give others when I make inadvertent contact. But see, I've been saying this for a long time. When you antagonize crowds, when you're getting ejected for such acts and, you really playing with it, you're going to be officiated this way while others are going to be officiated another way. And so when Draymond may do something, and I believe some of the things he might do is a bit inadvertent, but what he did to Nurkic, that wasn't inadvertent. I don't know why he's trying to sell that, because he's still talking about it and calling him a softie and all that stuff, and that tells you how he feels about him and why he feels like he could get away with whatever he wants. Well, another former NBA enforcer, Kenyon had this to say about Draymond's latest antics.
Nope. You can't be out here punching people, slapping people, choking people, nigga, and you can't take that. So if a motherfucker punch you, it's over. Somebody punch you, it's a wrap. That's what you telling me. Mm-hmm. That no. Hell no.
You don't think
Hell no.
No, I'm saying you don't.
Fuck no, Gilbert.
No, I'm saying you don't think
he didn't swing it. He was trying to sell the shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was trying to sell.
Yeah, but that shit didn't hurt.
But at what point in selling
you can't lay out that way and you already choking motherfuckers.
That's at what point in selling that is it like, all right, well, damn.
Dude, they did 3 trips and you still laid out.
He was trying to get the game.
They ain't called nothing. They ain't go. You ran into him. Dude, it was inadvertent. Dude, you can't be out here acting wild, dude.
So we got more things to discuss in this game.
No, dude, you can't be out here,
So
no, if he would have swung the elbow at you and hit you, I would have went for a little more of it. Mm-hmm. But if he swing the elbow at you and hit you, I don't expect Draymond Green to fall out. I expect you to retaliate. I don't give a fuck what you just went through. 16 games, right now. I don't give a fuck.
He on parole.
No, that don't matter. It's stand on principle, dog. Mm-hmm. He's supposed to be he's supposed to be the guy, right? Standing on principle, right? Yeah. All the shit I went through in the league, I didn't give suspensions, all that. The next person would have got it. No. If you stand on something, you stand on it, that's right? If you ain't taking no bullshit at no point, you can't fall out. When it wasn't that bad, you trying to sell a car.
That's why he's trying to sell a car. But when you think about most of those fouls he be doing and some of those texts he be getting, he be trying to sell it.
I'm with you.
They just go against him.
I'm with you.
Step on the chest. Ah!
Yeah, he grabbed my foot.
That's what I said. That's what I said. Most of the things that happen, that's why I said it's like nothing is ever warranted for him to be doing the things he's doing. It just be some touches in the back. It just be one of those. That's why.
But he didn't hit you that hard, Draymond. I get it. You trying to sell it. I get you trying to, but dude, after you didn't hear the whistle and you didn't heard people run by you 3 times.
That's when you fall on the ground and come back, you get the ball.
He's supposed to be up. When Steph got the ball, like, this motherfucker's still on the ground. Like, no, you can't, no, I'm not, no, you can't, no.
So,
nah.
So again, I think Draymond Green is very important to what the Golden State Warriors does. He's done this and they've won at a high level. So I can't argue with the results or his place within the organization. One of the things I think that has led Draymond down this path, and I'm not making any excuses for him, just the nature of his style of play and the physicality that he brings. Once upon a time, you used to have players like Andrew Bogut on this roster. I mean, and I'm not going to say Festus Ezeli like he was the best center, but it was size. He used to have size beside him in the paint, in the interior, to provide some of that physicality. At one point, I thought they should have signed Dwight Howard. There's been other bigs. I would think like getting someone like a Clint Capella, if they decide to blow that thing up in Atlanta or something like that, would be good for the team just based off of what Draymond, all the bases he's trying to cover. And I think sometimes even Steve Kerr has bigger players over there on the sideline that helps, that can help enforce in the paint. So Dre is trying to be, in his 6'6", 6'7" frame, he's trying to overcompensate physicality at times for people he can't physically match up against. Like he said, Nurkic outweighs him by 80 pounds. So how do you do that? I mean, you can't just let him establish post position, catch the ball, and, go at you. So Draymond, he has to use other tactics. And I think just the nature and over time with the Golden State Warriors getting punked in the interior and different things like that, his physical play has incorporated more tactics that are a bit on the dirty side in his game. So I think the Warriors have a little bit of blame for that too, just by not getting a center, refusing to play centers. Like we see what Jonathan Kuminga is able to do now on the wing. They just refuse to play their young, athletic, talented players. And Steve Kerr always expects to win by out shooting people from the three-point line. So you see someone like Porzingis get right into the rotation while Kuminga had to sit for years. You got to take the good and the bad with young players and let them feel their way out in the league. Because like I said, Kuminga should be right there with like a Jalen Williams, Scotty Barnes, those guys are at. It looks like he plays at that level a little bit now that he's getting opportunity. You see him shooting more confidently and everything. It's hard to play basketball when you know you're going to be pulled out the game. I know I sort of got off of the topic a little bit, but all these things has led to Draymond physicality going out of control, I think, though. Just not having a big, not playing your young athletic talent, the team getting old but trying to maintain relevance. That's all I got, man. But I want to know what you guys think about this in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.